Night of Champions, where the show where Jey Uso's warning shot failed. He got shot and lost his match. I couldn't think of a funnier intro. I was just trying to use Jey Uso's catchphrase.
Yeah.
His new catchphrase. Yeah, we're back. So I know this is like one night late. I was just busy yesterday. Didn't have time to record this. So we are recording it a night later. Night of Champions happened yesterday afternoon, and we're recording it the next night. Actually, the time we're recording it right now, NXT Great American Bash just ended. So I'll be reviewing that for you guys and probably getting that out like tomorrow morning. Because that just ended. Honestly, I actually enjoyed that show more than Night of Champions. Shawn Michaels continues to prove to me why NXT is my favorite wrestling show of the week. They just have the best roster and the best storylines. NXT is my favorite wrestling show of the week. Like, Shawn Michaels knows what he's doing. And this weekend, the pay-per-views has been freaking stacked. And this is why we don't do TNA and AEW, because there is way too much wrestling. Yesterday was Night of Champions. This afternoon was TNA Slammiversary, and NXT Great American Bash ended, and the AEW Forbidden Door is also currently going. 4 events. That's 4 events in one weekend. That's crazy. It's been a crazy weekend. Yeah. So just so you guys know, that's why Night of Champions is being like a night late. We're gonna finish this time. I'm gonna upload this tonight in time for you guys, but Great American Bash I'm gonna record and upload tomorrow morning. So you'll get 1 episode tonight and 1 episode tomorrow morning. Pretty much. And Raw tomorrow night as well. Tomorrow's Monday. So yeah. That's it. I'm ready to start.
Yep.
Let me look at the first match. Here we go. All right. So yeah, this is the first match of the show. Starting off the show, it was the King of the Ring finals, Obafemi and Jey Uso, and the winner goes to SummerSlam to face one of the world champions of their choosing. So the match was pretty fun. The only thing I didn't like that Jey Uso got so much offense. Like he had Oba on a sleeper hold. That's crazy. Like he was getting way too much attacks on Oba than he should have. The correct winner was chosen though. Over pushed main event, Jey Uso did not win. Thank God, because it just wouldn't have been good. No one wants to see Cody. Well, I'll get that. We'll get that in the main event. But no one wants to see Cody versus Jey. I don't want to spoil the main event yet, so we'll get to that. But as of right now, until the main event, Cody and Jey, no one wants to see that, and no one wants to see Roman or Jey. Like we've seen that. We've seen Roman versus Jey a dozen times. No one wants to see that. Oba's the fresh opponent. So Oba winning was the correct choice. I was terrified that Brock Lesnar was going to interfere and cost Oba the match, which he might still do at SummerSlam now. He might cost him at SummerSlam now. Who knows? Because Oba keeps calling him out. So yeah, it was a short match, but it was solid, and then Oba won. So he is the he's King of the Ring. He's 2026 King of the Ring. And pretty much after the match, actually, 1 second. I'm gonna look at what he said exactly, because usually I use Google to help remember all the results that I miss. Okay, here we go. So after the match, when he won, he was being interviewed in the ring, Oba, and he says, "It feels so good from being the ruler to becoming King of the Ring." And Jey Uso did not understand what he was up against. He thought he was just fighting one man. You might have been able to beat one man, but you can't beat fate, you can't beat destiny, and you can't beat him. He's the ruler, the destroyer, the bringer of war, the beast slayer, hint hint, the King of the Ring, Obafemi. Hint hint, because he said beast slayer, calling out Brock once again like he's been doing every week, which makes you wonder, is Brock gonna cost him at SummerSlam? Because he's been calling out Brock a lot. He's been calling him out because the last match they had, Brock won. Oba won the first one, Brock won the second one. So the last one they had, Brock won. That's why Oba keeps calling him out. Even though they're 1-1, the last one they had, Oba did lose. That's why Oba keeps calling him out. Yeah, I have a feeling that might happen. I don't know how I feel about that, but yeah, it might happen. But yeah, so Noble Family has won, so he'll be able to choose a World Heavyweight Champion or undisputed World Heavyweight Champion or WWE Champion, either or. He'll get to choose whichever champion he wants, and now he gets a title shot officially at SummerSlam against either one of them. He won.
Yeah.
And that's it. Anything you want to say about it?
Yeah.
All right, I guess I have next match now then.
Okay. Is it just that one?
All right, here we go. Second match. So now, right after they even started the Kingdom, they basically just got the two tournament finals out of the way immediately. So the second match is the Queen of the Ring finals. Io Sky versus the Women's World Champion, Liv Morgan.
Yeah.
It's hard to remember she's a world champion sometimes because she never defends the damn thing. But yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you couldn't tell. I know I can. How she below to that?
I still love her, but I agree with all you guys. The reign's been terrible. I can't deny. I'm not gonna be biased just because I love her. Like the reign's been terrible. It's not been good. I'm being honest. The reign has sucked. So the match was pretty fun though. It was solid. Before we get into the match, actually, like I mentioned the Danhausen thing, I forgot. So Danhausen makes his entrance first. Actually, he says, "Greetings, Riyadhausen," and he says it's his first time here, and it's been in Saudi, and it's been quite wonderful, and he's very excited to continue his experiments, having come into a substantial amount of human monies around here. Then Liv Morgan comes out while he's talking. She tells Danhausen he owes a lot of money to the Judgment Day, and he better pay up. He says he has no idea what she's talking about, and she's the only one in trouble. I think you're up to her theme song. And he says you're in trouble because you are cursed. So he just cursed Liv. I guess he was mad that she walked out on Raw earlier in the week when she confronted him in the back. That whole thing. So in response to her getting cursed, Liv slaps him in the face and then goes to the ring. Then Io Sky comes out. No shenaniganhausen's here. Io does not get cursed because Danhausen, I guess, is an Io Sky fan, I guess, but not a Liv Morgan fan. Only Liv got cursed here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, now the match starts. After the Danhausen thing to be in, now the match actually starts. And there was actually no interference. Like I was thinking maybe Roxanne Perez, Raquel would come out. No one. It was just a straight up match. And Io actually won. So, this is why it was stupid that she was in this tournament, Liv, because like now you pinned your world champion, who you shouldn't be pinning if she's your world champion. The championship. I don't care what title it is. Champion should not be getting pinned. Period. You want to make them look credible. Like by pinning your champion, they look weak and they don't look credible enough. Like you're gonna think you're just gonna always think, oh, they're gonna lose the title here, they're gonna lose the title there, because if they're getting pinned a lot, they don't look very strong.
She's going in for the pin.
So honestly, like instead of this being Queen of the Ring final, this could have been a feud for Liv's title. Like this could have been Liv defending a title against Io on this card. Like this could have been a title match.
Yeah.
There was no point of this even happening on the card. And here's the even more dumber part. So Oba didn't choose who he wants to SummerSlam yet. Io actually did. After the match, she has a promo and she says she's the queen, and she says to Liv Morgan, "I'll see you at SummerSlam." So Io's challenging Liv for the world title at SummerSlam. So we're basically seeing the same match again at SummerSlam. Why didn't she choose Rhea? They have more history. It would have been more entertaining. Io versus Rhea at SummerSlam. She should have chose Rhea. So she beat Liv, and just to see this, now we're just going to see this match again at SummerSlam, this time for Liv's title. It'll be her first defense in the reign. And it's just going to be the same match we just saw. And now we gotta wait another month for her first defense. So this means Liv's still not defending the title for another month. We're not getting her first defense till SummerSlam.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So, yeah. So, pretty much in a nutshell, how I feel about this match. the right winner, but the wrong choice. That's how I feel about this in a nutshell. Really, you know, between you and Liv, like what the match, like they did the correct. They got the winner right, but the champion she chose was stupid. That's pretty much how I feel about it. Anything you want to say about it?
Honestly, right opponent to challenge, and yeah.
But we're just gonna see a match again now. That's why I don't like it. We're just gonna see us again in a month. Stupid.
Personally, I want Liv to lose the title.
I understand that, but like, if someone else could win it from her at SummerSlam, someone else could win it off her. We could have gotten our Rhea Io match. No, two women who have had bangers in the past. We could have just saw that again.
Well, it can still happen.
Yeah, but not anytime soon because she didn't choose Rhea. She chose Liv.
So that pay-per-view when you champion versus champion.
That's true. Oh yeah, that's the Crown Jewel show. That's true. That's true. They could do Rhea Io there. That's a good point, actually.
Yeah.
They could. Yeah, but that was that match. Now I gotta hope the next one. All right, third match on the card. So it's the Seth Rollins Braun Breaker steel cage match. So Seth won the match at the first match Braun won at Backlash. Braun Breaker won the first match. Then they had a main event match on Raw, and Seth won that one. So they're basically tied 1-1 going into this. So this was basically the tiebreaker match. And it seemed like the finale, and then they actually confirmed that on commentaries. I remember actually when the cage was being lowered, Michael Cole even said on commentary, "This is the final chapter of their rivalry." He called this match the final chapter. So this was the end of their feud. So this is pretty much the tiebreaker to break the tie of 0-1-1, and also to make it even more of a finale, instead of the first two matches that were both normal matches, this was a steel cage match. Crazy thing to say on commentary, I was shocked about. Apparently, this was only Seth Rollins' 5th steel cage match in his career. 5th? This guy's been in the company for like 12 years. How is this only his 5th cage match? This man's been here since like the early 2010s, and this is only his fifth cage match. I'm guessing they're not counting the Hell in a Cell and War Games, because those were like bigger cages. I think they just mean like straight up just normal steel cage matches. This was only his 5th one. That's crazy. It's a little fun fact by Michael Cole. That was interesting. Crazy to hear. But yeah, this match was very fun. It was chaotic. It was what you expect from a steel cage match. Just fun, crazy stuff happened. I loved the finish. The ending was awesome. Pretty much the end of the match, Braun is he's basically on the ground, like basically dead on the ground. But then he sits up and like just kind of like hulks up, like Hulk Hogan. He just kind of hulks up and goes, "Rah!" Like he just flexes his muscles and gets all angry, and like his veins pop out. It basically was pretty much him, like, you know, letting out his last bit of energy he had left. Like I'm still alive in this. And then as he's doing that, Seth Rollins climbs to the top turnbuckle, but jumps off and does like a flying curb stomp onto Braun's head. A curb stomp from the turnbuckle, and he pins Braun for the win. That was awesome. What a cool way to finish the match. I do kind of think, you know, I had a feeling they were gonna pick Seth to win this. Like, I mean, the company, like, I knew they were gonna have him win. I think the correct choice would have been Braun though, because he's the newer star. I think Braun should have won it, but I knew they were gonna go with Seth Rollins because this company's too predictable. So, also crazy stat I saw on Instagram. Braun Breaker only has 1 win this year. The first match he won against Seth. That's his only win this year. He's like 1-8, which is kind of worrying and sad, because here we were last year thinking he was gonna beat CM Punk for the heavyweight title. We thought he was gonna win the Rumble, Braun Breaker, earlier this year, and now he's like 1-8 in 2026. That's kind of crazy. So hopefully this cage match, even though he lost it, hopefully they start giving him a big push again. Like, his career's not in danger. He's been pushed. It's just he should be doing more, and he should be winning more. He's been losing a lot. Like it's not that it's not that he's like his career's in danger. He's getting pushed pretty hard, but he's been losing a lot. He needs to start winning some matches. That's how I feel about it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Any thoughts you have on it?
No, it was a good match. Yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Good stuff. I enjoy all three of their matches. It was a fun feud. Overall, it was a pretty good feud. And all three their matches were a lot of fun. So yeah, I guess Braun will move on to something, and I don't know what's next for Seth Rollins. I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. But yeah, that's it. Next match now. Like I said, though. Alright, here we go. Fourth match in the card. United States Champion Trick Williams with Lil Yachty at ringside. He defends the United States title here against Ricky Saints, the new star from NXT. Formerly in AEW, then in NXT, and now on SmackDown. Also, got the website reading the results on. It says this was Trick Williams's. This was his third defense, and his reign. Well, this is a night later of recording this, so it says right now he's been champion for 71 days. But if you're gonna count yesterday when the show was live, during this match he was at 70 days as champion. Now 71, just a day later. That's where, so 71 days of champ. He's almost at 100 already. That's cool. Yeah, and it's almost 100 days, and this is his third defense. Pretty fun match. Both guys are really fun in the ring. Both good wrestlers, and it was a fun match. Good title defense. Carmelo Hayes is still in the picture, so maybe they'll do him and Trick at SummerSlam. That'd be really cool. See what happens.
Yeah.
And pretty much. During the match, it was actually kind of fun. Ricky Saints pulled the classic Eddie Guerrero thing of like, he hit me, and he got a little Yachty banned from ringside. That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
He made when the ref was looking, he made it look like Lil Yachty hit him with a candlestick and got Lil Yachty kicked from ringside. And then, but even though Lil Yachty got kicked from ringside, that didn't stop good old Trick Willie from getting the win. He toward the end of the match, he did his finisher, the trick shot. Yeah, it's called the trick shot. And he pinned Ricky for the 1-2-3, and Trick retained, still the United States champion. And then after the match, Yachty comes back out to celebrate with him as the match is over now. And he pretty much throws the candlestick to Trick, and Trick tells Yachty to hit the elbow. This was kind of random, but kind of funny at the same time. Lil Yachty hits the people's elbow on Ricky Saints while he's on the ground, and then that was pretty much the end of the match, end of the segment. That was fun. Yeah, that's it. Anything you want to say about it?
No, it was an excellent match, and yeah.
Alrighty, next match then. Alright, fourth match. This was the better break match for me. It was, in my opinion, Jade Cargill is not a good wrestler.
Yeah.
She's exactly the same as she was in AEW. Not good. She's not gotten better as day. She's literally the exact same wrestler. This is the same exact Jade Cargill we saw in AEW. She has not improved here at all. She's literally exactly the same. Nothing is different has happened since she left AEW. Also, fun fact, this shows how irrelevant the Women's US title has been for a while now. This was the first time it was ever defended on pay-per-view. Isn't that crazy? This title has been here for like 2 years. Me and my brother Anthony were there. We were actually at the show where Chelsea won it for the first ever Women's US champion ever. The first ever Women's US champion was Chelsea Green. We were there live when she won it. We saw the first ever Women's US champion crowned at Saturday Night Main Event 2 years ago. It's been 2 years. And this was the first time this title was defended on pay-per-view. That's mind-blowing to me. The women's Intercontinental title has been used way better, Becky Lynch, and now Ruka. Like between the two mid-card women's titles, it's crazy how one has been booked so much better than the other one. The Intercontinental title has been great. The United States one has been an afterthought. But yeah, so Tiffany Stratton defends the women's United States title against Jade Cargill. Let's see here. This was apparently Tiffany's. It was her third defense of the title, and her current reign. She's at 66 days. So yeah. The match, I mean, it was a Jade Cargill match. I'll give Jade this at Mania with Rhea. That was probably her best match so far she's had. The one with Rhea was actually pretty good. This one though was back to normal Jade, just not great. Tiffany carried, and pretty much toward the end of the match, Mia and B-Fab, Jade's little her WWE version of the AEW faction she had, the baddies pretty much. They came out to try to interfere, and Chelsea Green pretty much came out and attacked no way. They're continuing the whole Chelsea Green Tiffany Stratton little partnership, and because of that, Tiffany retains the title, still the champion, and her and Chelsea celebrating. Basically, Chelsea's growing on her pretty much. I think my long-term prediction for this is I think in the end of all this, Tiffany's gonna turn heel and betray Chelsea, and Chelsea's gonna want her title, and they're gonna have a title match, which I don't mind because I've seen Tiffany as a heel in NXT. She's a way better heel. She's a solid babyface, but she's a way better heel. But I've seen it in NXT. I saw her whole NXT career. I watched her debut. Most of her NXT run, she was a heel, and actually, she was a heel for all of it. She was never a babyface in NXT. She didn't turn babyface for the first time until she cashed in Money in the Bank on Nia Jax on the main roster on SmackDown. So actually, yeah, she was literally a heel her entire NXT run. So I've seen her heel long enough. She's actually a lot better as a heel. So yeah, that was the match. Anything you want to say about it?
Yeah, it was a better match. Let's move on to the next match.
Yeah, I like Tiffany, but just any Jade Cargill match is just not good. But yeah, here we go, main event time. Like I said, alright, it's the main event. Cody Rhodes defends the WWE Championship against Gunther and Sami Zayn in a triple threat match. In this match, I was hoping Sami Zayn was going to win the title because besides Trick Williams, honestly, I think Sami's the most entertaining thing on SmackDown. And thank God, Sami did win. And even though Gunther's now lost 3 times in 1 month, they protected him. He didn't get pinned. Cody actually took the pinfall. Sami Zayn pinned Cody Rhodes to win it. So that was nice to see. Also, this means this is Sami Zayn's first ever world title in his entire career. And this also means he's now a Grand Slam champion. He's now won every title in the company. Sami Zayn is a Grand Slam champion now. Would never thought he would be under Vince McMahon because people looked him like a jobber. Never thought Sami was ever going to win every title in the company. But yeah, so this is like a big moment for his career. This is the first ever world title he's ever won. He's never won a world title till now. He's always won mid-card titles and tag titles his whole career till now. So it's nice to see him finally on top. Let's see. And this was his 5th defense. Oh, Cody's 5th defense. And his reign ended at 113 days. So yeah, Sami's new champion. I don't got much to say about the match. It was really good. Fun triple threat. I don't really got much to say about it. It was a great moment. I saw Kevin Owens on the Instagram go out of character and have a huge, really nice message for Sami Zayn because they're really best friends and stuff. It was really cool to see. I miss Kevin Owens, but yeah, it was awesome. Fun stuff.
Gunther doesn't just want to fight; he wants to battle.
All right. My co-host on the podcast, he's temporarily muted. He's doing a family business. That's all. Nothing crazy. So I'm still here with you guys. I'm just gonna. He pretty much told me just to continue recording and just end it without him. So I'm doing the rest of this solo pretty much. So yeah, that was the main event. Sami won, new champ, great moment, and overall, this was a pretty fun show. Every match in the card I enjoyed. It was all they were all really good matches. But Tiffany and Jade was kind of there. But other than that, right winner though. Everything else, I think every winner on this show was the right choice, honestly. I mean, Seth and Braun was debatable. Depends on like what you preferred. But everything else, I think, was the correct winner. But yeah, that was the show. Hang on, is there any news we could talk about? I gotta go check. Let me see what news we got going on here. Most of the news is honestly, since we're recording this during Great American Bash night, most of the news is probably going to be NXT news actually. But let me go look. Most of the news is probably going to be the result of the pay-per-view, which I won't spoil it for you guys. I'm reviewing that tomorrow morning, so I won't say anything about Great American Bash. I watched the whole thing before we started recording this, so I already know the results. But I won't spoil it for you guys. I'll read tomorrow morning. I already know what happened. I mean, here's one thing they announced. They're going to be having a AAA and NXT show on the same day in August. They actually announced it during Great American Bash. I actually saw this earlier, but I'm telling you guys now, it is news. They're having a AAA event and an NXT pay-per-view called NXT Heatwave. They're both going to be on at the same time in August 30th. Also going to be going head-to-head with AEW All In. So just like tonight, we're going to have NXT and AEW on at the same time again, just like tonight. We have Great American Bash and Forbidden Door tonight at the same time. Now we're going to have AEW All In and NXT Heatwave on at the same time in August. That's going to be crazy. The competition is fun, I'll admit. But yeah, that's pretty much the main news I see. There is more news I could tell you guys, but honestly, the other news is mainly just, like I said, Great American Bash results. So, oh, you're back. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you hear any of that?
No.
Oh, okay. I pretty much already finished a minute. I was pretty much saying like one news thing that I found. Pretty much, you know, like how NXT and AEW were on at the same time together tonight. Great American Bash Forbidden Door. One major news thing is the same thing's gonna be happening in August, because in August, they're having an NXT. They announced an NXT pay-per-view called NXT Heatwave. It's actually gonna be going on at the same time as AAA, like on a Saturday. AAA and NXT Heatwave are gonna be going on at the same time in August, but they're also gonna be going on at the same time as AEW All In. So we're gonna be having AAA, NXT, and AEW all on at the same time on August 30th in 2 months. That's gonna be crazy. This is too much wrestling, man. But yeah, that's the only news I can really tell you guys, because all the other news I'm seeing is mostly just NXT Great American Bash results, and I don't want to spoil it for you guys because I'm reviewing it tomorrow morning. So that's because again, the recording is during the night of that pay-per-view. Most of the news is just NXT results from the show. That's really the only news I could say about like spoiling the show, because they announced this during the show. Actually, I saw this earlier, but yeah, that's really it. So yeah, anything you want to say before I end
it? Do you think Brock can come out to attack Oba during the match?
I think he might. That's my answer on that.
Or he's gonna be, or he might be a set for getting a title from Roman. But we all know that he's going for Roman.
Hopefully. I wouldn't mind him going for Sammy if they have a good opponent lined up for Roman. So if they have someone good lined up for Roman, then I don't mind going for Sammy. It depends on who they have for Roman, though. It depends. So now we got either Roman or Sammy.
Other than that,
so who's choosing?
Yeah. Alright, leave that comment down below. Who you think? I hope you like it and subscribe and leave a like button.
Yep. Now I'll be back tomorrow for Great American Bash and then Raw tomorrow night. Great American Bash tomorrow morning and Raw tomorrow night.
Yep.
So, see you guys later. Peace.
Those three superstars laid it all on the line, as we can see right